Hello and welcome again to Red Gaming Tech. My name is Marta. Today is still the 15th of June. It is an ungodly hour in the morning, so do forgive me if I'm not at my best. It is currently 4:30 UK time. The Bethesda conference just finished, and you probably skipped over my overview video to watch this one first. I don't really blame you because Fallout 4 is what we were all waiting for here. Well, plus Dishonored 2, but this video is about Fallout 4. So, hold on to your hats. Now, they didn't really discuss story. In fact, the guy even said, we're not going to be spoiling the story or even discussing it at all here. He did give some small bits of information though. Quite a bit of it, in fact. And it will be starting, that being the game, in the game world before the bombs fall. And that's basically where you customize your character, and instead of the usual sliders where you pick your size of your nose, your chin, your ridiculous eyebrows or whatever, you actually literally select the area of the face that you want and sculpt it. So if you want to make a ridiculously shaped nose with huge bushy eyebrows but a tiny chin and sculpt it that way yourself, well, your prayers have been answered. Very specific request you had there. Now what's really cool is that in the intro sequence you're basically standing in front of the mirror with your wife, and if you want, you can actually play as a female. And of course you would have the same character customization options there as well. You can actually set your skill points as your base at the start, and then where the game really starts is 200 years after the bombs actually fall, when you emerge from the vault as the sole survivor of your vault, which of course, as we all know, is 111. Now they really push the dialogue and how your choice does matter. Apparently it's dynamic dialogue, and there's a little robot that you spoke to, and apparently they pre-recorded the loads of most popular names. So if you have one of those popular names, this robot character will actually say your name, which is a pretty damn nice touch. And what's pretty awesome and will actually help with the whole Bethesda face problem where, the character just stares at you, eyeballing you, as if they're terrified you're going to pickpocket them, and you probably will. You can actually view conversations in third or first person, and you can walk away if you want to, which is a pretty damn nice touch, I have to say. Just viewing it in third person would help with that weird effect that Bethesda conversations seem to have. You can give commands to your dog, which has already given me flashbacks to Huey. And naturally, they spoke a lot about the Pip-Boy. And as always, you've got the really nice touches of how, as you go through the menus, your character's kind of tweaking buttons on the Pip-Boy and going through it. And they have new additions, such as, say, a layered armor system now. You have holotapes, which are basically like audio logs that you can listen to. But there's also like games within games. So it's basically a little Donkey Kong mini-game playing, which is pretty damn funny. Now, what made the crowd pretty much foam at the mouth, and this really made me laugh, is they made a real Pip-Boy. And the first thing someone shouted was, "How much is it?" That genuinely made me laugh. Now, that comes with the collector's edition. And no, they didn't say how much it is, by the way. And you can actually put your phone inside the Pip-Boy, and yes, naturally, to go with this, they made an app for the Pip-Boy. And of course, you can have the app without the Pip-Boy, but basically put your phone with the app and it's basically like you've got a real Pip-Boy. And for iOS and Android. A new addition to the game is a huge crafting system, and I don't mean the usual suspects of being able to craft and modify weapons and scopes and things like that, although you can do that. You can actually completely rebuild certain areas. Now, they didn't say the whole game world, you can't just go around redesigning the whole world, that would be crazy, but there are large areas which you can completely design how you want. You can scrap items for materials and then use those materials to build how you want, and of course decorate. You can even grow a little bit of a settlement and attract traders, which apparently have some of the best weapons in the game. There are even food, water, you grow your own food, you've got water, you've got power, and you have terminals for power management, which is pretty damn important for having defences such as turrets to protect yourself from the inevitable raids, which is pretty damn awesome. A rather unexpected addition to literally be able to tear down that building you don't like the sight of and actually rebuild it in your vision. And I do literally mean that with these certain areas, and I'm guessing they're literally scattered all around the map, judging from what they said. You can literally rebuild it and decorate it however you want, as long as you have the materials. And of course, you can also use those materials to craft weapons, modify them, and additions for them, like scopes, etc. And of course, they left the juiciest bit of information till last, and that is the release date. Is it coming out this year, I hear you ask? Yes. I was actually really shocked by that, given that it's only just been confirmed recently, and it will be coming out on the 10th of November 2015. So right in the Christmas rush. And of course, will be coming out on PC, PS4 and Xbox One. So, there you have it. That is all my information here. Oh, actually, one last thing. They did mention a little bit about the engine, physical rendering and volumetric lighting. Just wanted to throw that in there for an extra little tidbit to tide you over. I have to say, I was impressed by Bethesda's show. As I said in my overview, they kicked off the show with some serious style, and I think all the guys are coming after them. Well, they're going to have to do some serious one-upmanship to beat that, but it looks pretty damn awesome. Fallout 4 looks awesome, Dishonored 2 looks even more awesome, and the whole show, yeah. For guys who've never done it before, Bethesda, damn you good. Anyway guys, that's me done. I'm going to go to bed now because it's now 20 to 5 and it's light out, so I'm going to get some sleep. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.